Hey there, and welcome. We're about to tackle a topic that, let's be honest, can sound a little intimidating: legal compliance. But I want you to forget all about boring rules and regulations. Instead, think of this as a quest to gain a genuine marketing superpower. We're going to master the K7 knowledge you need, so let's get right into it.
Because really, that's what this is all about, isn't it? Mastering compliance isn't just about ticking a box for your assessment. It's like finding a secret code that transforms you into a professional that customers, your clients, and your whole company can absolutely rely on. It is a true cornerstone of an amazing career.
So, every good quest needs a map, and here's ours for today. First, we'll figure out what our mission actually is. Then, we'll explore the rules of the realm, the key laws you need to know. After that, it's training time with a 5-step plan. We'll learn how to gather your proof, and finally, get you ready to conquer that final challenge, your endpoint assessment. All right, first things first. Every great hero needs to understand their quest. So what exactly is this K7 knowledge that we're setting out to master? Okay, so K7, that's the official name. I want you to think of it as the official rulebook for the entire marketing kingdom. It's all the legal and regulatory stuff, like data protection and GDPR, that makes sure we're doing the right thing. It's basically our code of honor for protecting customers, their data, and, of course, our company's reputation. In this is so important. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is not to become a lawyer. You don't need to memorize every single line of the law. Your mission is to take this knowledge and actually use it every single day, in every email, every social post, every single campaign. It is all about practical, real-world application. Right, let's journey into the key territories of this compliance world. These are the main rules of the realm you're going to encounter on your quest. Now, I absolutely love how this slide breaks it all down. For data protection, your mission is to be the guardian of data. Simple. For advertising standards, you're the champion of truth, making sure everything you say is honest. And for consumer protection, you're the advocate for fairness. See? It's not about boring laws. It's about the heroic role you get to play in marketing.
Okay, you know the mission, you know the rules of the realm. Now for the really fun part, the training montage. This is your 5-step plan to level up from apprentice to a true compliance master.
Let's walk this path together. Step 1, you just get the basics down. Understand the main rules. Step 2, you master consent. This is the secret key to using customer data the right way. 3, you start applying it, spotting risks in actual campaigns. 4, you specialize, learning the rules for your specific industry, whether it's finance or retail. And 5, you make it a habit. You just constantly check your work. It's a super clear path from beginner to pro. And here we are again with this idea. I am showing you this quote twice because if you remember only one thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. The assessors want to see what you did, not just what you know from a textbook. It is all about the real-world application. So you're probably thinking, okay, how do I actually practice this at work? Well, it's easier than you might think. Just ask if you can read over the company's privacy policy. Put your hand up to help create a checklist for the next email campaign. Ask a senior colleague if you can just shadow them while they do a review. These little actions are exactly how you build up that real-world skill. All right, you are learning the skills you're practicing at work. Now you have to prove it. It's time to build your portfolio in APTEM, which is that online system you're using. But don't think of it as homework. Think of it as your own personal treasure chest. Seriously, every single piece of evidence you collect is like a jewel that proves how awesome you are. This isn't just about ticking boxes. This is your chance to really show off your skills and tell the story of your journey. So, what kind of treasures are we looking for to put in your AppTen portfolio? Well, things like a compliance checklist that you actually used, a written review where you break down the risks in a campaign, even just examples of privacy policies you've worked with, or reports from an audit you sat in on. These are all pure gold. Okay, listen up, because this is a pro tip. Evidence without context is, well, it's just a document. The reflective statement is where the magic happens. For everything you upload, just write a few sentences. What was the project? What did you do specifically? And why was it important for compliance? That little bit of writing is what turns a good portfolio into a fantastic one. So, you have completed your training, you've filled your treasure chest with amazing evidence, you now stand before the final boss battle, the endpoint assessment, or EPA. But listen, You are so ready for this. Don't even worry. Let's try and get inside their heads for a second. When an assessor is looking at your portfolio or talking to you, what do they really want to see? What's the secret to blowing them away? Honestly, it really just comes down to these 3 things on their mental checklist. Number 1, correct application. Did you use the rules the right way on a real task? Number 2, accuracy and consistency. Was your work on point and did you do it the same right way every time? And number 3, process adherence. Can you show them you followed the steps from the beginning of a project to the very end? That's it. This slide shows the difference perfectly. A weak answer is just theory. I know GDPR is important. Okay, great, so what? A strong answer, a distinction-level answer, connects that theory to your actual evidence. In my recent email campaign, I applied GDPR by doing X and Y, and you can see how I did it in the compliance checklist I uploaded to my EP's 10 portfolio. That right there is the difference between passing and absolutely acing.
And that brings our entire quest full circle. Mastering k.7, building that treasure chest of evidence, conquering your EPA, it all leads right back to this. You're not just learning rules to pass a test, you are learning how to become a responsible, an ethical, and a totally trustworthy marketer. And believe me, in today's world, that is the most valuable superpower of them all.